since being in a relationship with a white person, I've learned that a lot of context is missed when associating scenario, situation, parallels, and all kinds of things. There's a lot of context in this. The subject is understood, but the context is missed because it goes in some kind of realm or subject of it, because it's on the same row at the library as it, then it's automatically generalized as a part of it as well. And this is where you find twerking and bullying, especially, and I'm sorry to say, but my white brothers and sisters are going crazy with this. You know, I mean, for real, they're twerking. Let's break down twerking for you, okay? Twerking is twitch and jerking, okay? It's a fast, rapid movement where you allow your butt to both twitch and jerk at the same time to make a bouncy movement. It is not shaking your ass. Ass shaking is simply bending over and making your butt move in some fashion or twerking is literally you're twitching your butt up and down like a twitch. It's a muscle jerk inside of your butt, and it makes it go up, and then when you jerk it back down at the time that you twitch it up, so it'll have a real nice bounce effect, so you can have that motion continue as you twerk. What Miley Cyrus did is not twerking. It's called shaking your ass. And y'all, because y'all let her get away with it, y'all let a whole barrage of females start bending over. And not just females, by mind you, start considering themselves twerking when they were simply bending over and shaking their ass. Now, because we let this go, we also let other kind of contextual understandings go as well too. Bullying being one. When someone is bullied, it is not simply associated with someone talking about someone. If someone says you have nappy hair, that is not bullying. Cyberbullying is something that I really only believe people who suffer from some kind of affluenza variation has. Because it doesn't make any, someone talks about you and you can't avoid the area in which you're talking about you. And I understand that it goes a little bit to the extreme with naked pictures and stuff like that. Well, stop taking naked pictures. All they're doing is exposing what it is that you're really doing in your private time anyway. It's not bullying, it's exposing you for the person that you are. If you're not being that person, then I guess it's kind of hard not to call you out on it. But because of this, now all other people get to go and start expanding on everything. Every time someone says something about them, it's called bullying or hating. And those do not just automatically are not automatic the same context. When someone talks about you, say, hey, you're a bad commentator, that's not bullying. And I think Rush Limbaugh was a major executor of calling people hating and bullying him. Glenn Beck too. That little white girl that was on that had Charlemagne on that show. What's her name? The one that you don't like.
Tommy.
Tommy?
Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy. She said people were bullying her because calling her names and races and stuff. You exposed yourself.
What about bullying in schools with kids?
I mean, there is such thing as bullying, but bullying is almost like a necessary evil to get people to stand up for each other. So you get people to say, hey, that's enough. To teach people how to defend themselves. To at least explore a way of defending themselves, not just with their fists, but with their mind too, with, being able to come back quickly at person. I live in Memphis, Tennessee. All we did was check people everywhere we go. Your family checked you, and checking is basically just saying something about you that is ironically funny to the rest of whoever's around. It's like, you big head, 4-eyed joker. I mean, that's why your teeth always stay yellow. Your breath be stank. We say these things to them, and they very well may be true. It's like, well, then you come back with something else. You don't go, oh man, you talking about me. Well, shit, either do something about it, or be quick-witted enough to say something back. Be like, yeah, I'm working on that. I got halitosis, nigga. What's your excuse? You know, I mean, damn, it's really, it's not sharpening people and telling them that it's okay to be mediocre and weak-minded and simple and sensitive to something that we're all gonna have to deal with at some point in our life, which is criticism, which is judgment. And then we live in this society of everyone constantly telling each other, don't judge me. No, what you mean is don't judge me inaccurately. Because I know you're not a professional judge. It may be a little difficult for you to really be accurate in judging me. That's what people really mean when they say, don't judge me. Erica, don't forget that as a quote. Don't judge me quote. What people really mean to say is, don't judge me inaccurately. And in order to really judge someone accurately, you really have to know their backstory, their situation, what it is and why they make the decisions that they do make. Because you have no idea what their choices were in between what they came up with. And what experiences they had or information or education they had before to help them make out this decision. Mm-hmm. What their environment exposed them to, all kinds of scenarios. So that's why people don't want you to judge them inaccurately.
Yeah.
We got to do some of these reversals on these quotes and shit, man.
Cliches.
Cliches, yeah. Pretty fucked up, man. True stuff.